So if I stand in here and then go punch on the line, go and punch. So basically, if I'm standing here, I get hit. I've got to sit and put my weight here. That's why this first slip inside. Then he come across for the second slip. I'm going to step and shift my weight to here. And that could be a slip or could be a hit. So I slip here, I slip there to hit. So depend on my choice. And it could be some might of a lock. So if I slip here, I rotate my here, I shift my weight. That could be a lock, depending on what I want to do. If I drop my weight, it's different thing. I go forward, it's different thing. So it's up to you. It's not just this. That means sideways, 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 bounce forward, sideways, bounce forward, sideways, bounce backward. So sideways, bounce backward. See the drag? Drag and the break. It's up to you. Up to the combination. I go sideways, he punch. I shift way backward. Don't miss. Then I break.
Okay.
You see it? So the shift is not only that, but you look for opportunity. You don't want to run. You want to move in to see something up. If I stay away, he could see everything I do. I want to be here, waiting for him. The next move is he invite me into the next move, whatever that is.
Okay. So in the form, we do the slip, and then you're taking
the cut.
Space. Yeah.
From here, I take the space here, the lock here. Sideways lock. I could go down first before I go up. So we go up and down, or down and up. He punch, I go sideways, sideways. Or I could go sideways, sideways. So become this laid on. So I'm doing way out there as you can see, but in the form it go this type. And almost every Tai Chi have something familiar. They always have the cross move. And not only Tai Chi, a lot of the system has that. First thing what they do is up, down, close, open. That cross again. In so many different ways, but that's basically they telling you that's all you need. Because if I go up, down, here's the cross roll. See, I'm going forward instead of backwards. So it's up to your combination. Or I could go here, hit a punch. I could circle on the outside. Not like a pop. So you see that circle movement later on. In Hong Yung system, we go up, down, circle this way, circle this way, and circle this way, then circle this way. We cover all the circle before we do the forms.
So you got slip, take the center space, and then you work into the arm.
Right, and I don't have to be straight arm like that. It could be bend arm also, because my bend arm is shit. I could go in here and I could cover it. You can make it like Muay Thai is real quick. And from here you go here, he see that, and you come down with it.
Yeah, which is like if I like fake and then go into a shoot that elbow.
Correct.
That it's all
your weapons are your shoulder, your elbow, your forearm, wrist, and fingers. Could be all that. And when we say arm, we mean the whole arm. We don't mean just this part. We come up with the whole arm. We blast right through. Right now I'm holding back. I should be blasting right through. So that's why it got so much power. It's not just a swing up the arm. It's a boom, blast through. And see, I stop right here. It's not good. I should be stopping right here. But in the form, that's all it tells you to do. So that's why you have to do your research. Other systems tell you to wind up all the way through. And they say, well, but you wind up and see all kinds of flips right there. That's why you see Bakwa and other systems. They slip. They rotate. So I'm here. I come up here real high. He come down here. Let's say I can't do that. I just turn. Then I come right back. Or I turn all the way through and come back the other side. See it? So you're constantly doing that. But the main thing, you stay close. You don't want to stand there at the end of his whip. You want to slightly behind his whip. Cut his whip and make his body structure locked. So to fight me, he had to come back to his structure. And to come back to his structure, he tell you to do something else. He literally tell you what to do because he need to generate the power to get back. Because good fighter always get back to the center line. They get back to the center to do something. They don't. It's very hard to fight off balance.
So if we show that first movement is you slip, and then you take the center space, and then as I come back, I'm going to feed you into that arm bar.
Yeah, yeah. So you can see, here's the slip.
Yep.
Here's my
Here's the
second
slip.
leg. Here's, see the ball away, and now I'm too short to come down. That's my coming down. That's my wine, the side. That's my wine on the other side. The combination changes. So at all move, I need to somehow lock him up, and he had to unlock himself to counter me. And to unlock himself to counter me, that's my third hand. Tell me what to do next. So all Tai Chi move, I need to lock him up and break him up. Right now, if we do one step at a time, it's a lock and motion. If we do one continuously, it become a breaking motion. So from here, if I do continuously, if I go pung like this, that's a breaking motion. If I go here, all you see is a lock and motion. Lock his body back. Okay, and then lock his body back. Okay, then lock his body one side. Then step here, break on the other side. You see it? And that's a chop, rib tight. Next move is I reach here, there's a breaking at the elbow. Then he sink down to resist me. I'm gonna yank. And after I yank, he loses balance. That's a sweep. And that's what this movement. Yeah. And after I sweep here, he bend. That's the lip. And that's the head. Then from
because as you come in, I'm coming right back into the fight.
Correct. Then
and
that's the head. Then from here, he may duck. He go here, duck, and that's what the next hit does. If not center, then could be out here. Then I sink myself down. That's what the toe happened, and that's the second hit. Okay. And Lan Jia Yi is slowly put on the rope or put the sleeve on the rope. So from here, he come in, become any punch doesn't matter. I jack here, and there's a break here, and there's a hit. And I step deep, become that throw.
Yeah. And you're easing up on me, but if you don't ease up on me, you're getting a spinal compression.
Correct. Yeah. Stand aside, or it could be there's a bunch of applications here. It doesn't matter what stand he does. It doesn't matter what stand he does. It's up to you. That's the posture. How I fit in that posture is up to me. I could go before I fit in that structure. You see it? So it's not like it's not one move. As you play, it becomes yours. You know, you could become any part you want. You see it? So every move could be different. 6-4 closing. Pull back and strike. The most simple is when I punch, I drag him and I pop. And I drag him low enough so this spinal column run this way, so lock this way, see it? Then I pop his neck.
And just doing that again. You're picking
so from me here, up, I drag him.
Yeah, you're leading me right into that strike.
See the head? Yeah. So he's, in a sense, I go down that low. That will lock up his leg. He can't run anymore, so that yank. See, he's moving. As he moves, that's when I come here this way. If not this way, it's this way.
Yeah, to the ribs.
If not that way, it's this way.
Take the hips out.
Take the hip and break the leg. I mean, that way. See how the leg lock? That's the most simpler. The other one is this way. When he throw a punch, I take this line. I move his head this way. Lock this leg, break this way. You don't see it, huh?
Yeah, to come that again. I'm striking here. I could want to go in. I don't have the angle to shoot to get a double. I just don't.
So what I do say that so you can see. I lock this leg.
Yeah.
Then I break it.
There's no shoot there.
Right. Yeah. Or another way is I lock all his structure up, meaning almost like my kanuki.
Yeah, there goes the elbow.
So I lock the double.
Yep.
I lock the leg, then I break it.
Yeah. He doesn't loosen up.
Right. Okay, so again, combinations are endless, up to you. Yeah, correct. So that's 4 seals. Next one is twist the towel. Twist the towel, the motion you see is this, and the strike. Could be this strike here. Some people do like a crane, some people do like a monkey fist. What that does, most simple is I go in here, I lock this up, I grab this here, and I twist the towel.
Yeah.
Okay. So he can resist all he want. All this motion you need to play. So move, you can move in all directions, depending on how he counter. In training, all we do is this way. Eventually, you play all different directions. So from here, I lock, he fight, I yank, so he fight. So I
Yeah.
twist, and from here, when he fight, that's
Yeah.
the hit come in. So I have the lock, fine. I don't have the lock, fine.
Boom.
Okay. So I hit here, single whip. So single whip can be start from here and hook the head, and that's first side of the single hip. And single hip have another variation is when he take a more ubitoy on me this way. So I try to lock my hand up. So what I do is I roll underneath him and I punch to his groin. Then from here, he lock up for a second, then I strike his neck face. That becomes that part. And when I strike the part, they don't stop here. And that's what I'm telling you. Tai Chi like to wrap like bakwa. So from here it go here. Then from here I have an elbow strike. He's locked his body. He's no longer be in. Somehow he counter me. So what I do is I rise and I say,
Yeah. And then again, he's being nice because
correct.
the whole frame's coming,
Correct.
the whole weight's
And from
coming,
here,
and it's locking my spine up here.
one that lock, watch my body. A job. What I break.
Yeah.
From here, I go in here, right about here. I popped. I pop right here. Then the forearm strike to have that hook. So your combination is endless on you play. So that's why look. It's all over. So you gotta learn to see the way because if I hook his here, depending on how he asks me. See how to pick up, see how to go away. See that's another combinations. So the trap is constantly there. You see it? So I don't have to search for it. He's the one that search asking me. I hook this hand. He punches hand. Boom. See the elbow strike? See the extension? That you're on the outside. I could be on the inside. Punch. You see it? I could be on the inside and under. So combination is endless. We think trapping is only here, but trapping, when I move my body in here, all kinds of trapping happen. I move my body close. See it? The body, the arm trap itself. You don't have to do much. Yeah. So from here to here, see, you barely have to do anything. And that's a key. And strike is all over. See it?
Yeah.
And that's a key thing. So I don't find a fight out here when I give them room to hit. I want to move in here so that it's all trapped. If it's not trapped, I put it there to make sure it's trapped. I position my there. I either move or I place it there. And from here to untrap or whatever, he have to release it. And when he releases it, he told me what to do next. Okay, so that's single whip. Left hand Buddha palm water is pretty much the same, depending on your combination. One of the combination left hand palm water, they doing more of this. Grab, cross grab.
Yeah.
They go
Yeah.
here to here to here. That's one of the classic counter. So from here, I loop here, I loop, shoot here, okay? And sometimes when I lock here, this becomes that uppercut also. You see it? See it looked uppercut right away.
After the break.
Correct. Okay, so that's here. White crane spread wing, the first white crane spread wing, it does this. First loop, he punch the other hand, second loop, see the break. So I continue the break all the way to the trap and to that hit. Okay, so yeah, high, low, break. I'm not continue, but I'm wrapped here until this hand is here. From here, I hit and trap at the same time. That's why you see this dance. Let's see, white crane sweat wing, cover shoot. That's easy enough. This hand, bum bum. That's this right here. Diagonal stepping is this. When he throw punch, I cover here, I slam him here, and I slam this way. That's why all you see all the direction going this way. Brush knee push step is real easy. When they kick or punch, doesn't matter. Boom, boom. So, oh, he could punch. See how he block is how it just represent the counter neutralization. He could block me here, doesn't matter, and help me with something else. So chin to them is part of the move. You want you to look at it and help me all kinds of way of doing chin and you guys know chin way, but you don't look for it because he's the one that tell you what to do. All you do is what? Do your Chauncey gun and the stir. See, I drop my weight. Where were we? So we did that. We did this. We did this. Blank, 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 blank. Shoot. Oh, diagonal stepping. Come out. This is simple enough. Bam, bam. He punched me with this hand. Come back. Pop in this hand. So look like this. Yeah. So from here, I hook him here. I pop in the face. He punched that hand. I bring it back. Wind up my skull, slow my skull, scapula, and you see the pop. So we come this. See the scapula roll. Next one is first closing. First closing is deal with front kick. When he kick, boom. I capture it and I move my whole body into his ankle. Then from here, I'm gonna turn and roll. I'm not go slowly, otherwise split is going. Become that, and as he come in, he runs into that elbow and he runs into that first hit. So it look like this. Then the second hit, and that repeat twice. Cover. Next one is cover hand punch. Cover hand punch is when he punch. That's the first gun thing. That's a break. They say face extension, could be face extension, or he could from here he could cross. See that, pick that up, keep that going. See it all tied up, and that's where I'm going. So look like this. Okay, cover hand punch. Losing it. Oh, yeah. Then closing up. Wait, we'll pull out more again, and that's have couple ways. That's have a. So I just cover hand punch, one circle, two circle, pop, hit. So again, a lot of trap. See it?
What you're essentially doing is, wherever I come, you're covering all the
Correct.
angles.
I'm covered that whole circle, and it's not just a block. The block could be a hit also. So we don't. In the beginning, people see all they see is just this.
Yeah.
Later on, when you move your body in, you see elbow and you see strike at the same time. See it? My elbow covering his hand, and my hand will strike. So when I'm that dude, I could roll into any technique, but I stay close. So very jujitsu is very jujitsu is a lot of wrap and all that is strike. I'm not interested in lock. So from here I'm going here. I see I move for strike. The lock happens. I could go into any strike, but the lock happens. Okay, and those are endless combinations are endless. Depend on what kind of question he asks you.
You're going nice with me, but if I just hold my arm out, you're hitting with power.
Oh
you
yeah,
just, you
yeah.
just.
So from here it's like the rising water. It's like
Yeah.
and anything that come up must come down, and come up must come down. So it look like this, and look like I'm not doing anything, but The reason the power comes from when it's arm here, if I sit there and I wave, doesn't matter. But I use my whole body to swing. That's a lot of power. And I swing, and the reason why you ask me why my hand all the way heavy, I want to reach all the way here to wind up for the next hit. Otherwise I won't have the next hit. I mean, my next hit have only this kind of power. I want here, or even back here, so I could have that power. I always wind up. I'm like having so I wind up for the next cut. I wind up for the next cut. I wind up for the next cut. You see it now? So it's not just here. I want to wind head. See the wind? And you want it that shorter, you bend. Become a straight line compared to a long line. Yeah. So you see all this waving. You see it's a weak movement. It is not. Watch this. And guess what? It's not just the arm swing. As the arm touch, my whole waist go into it, my whole body. Then I step into that. So that's where the power comes in. But if I do slow, you don't see any power because all you see is this. Then you add this. Then you add this. All three moves. You see it? So everything you do here is not complete. You see, and you see, you think that's only lock. It becomes stretch, become throw, become sweep. That's called hand. Yeah, lock, move. And this foot move from here, it's from here and move to the sweep this way. Or you can modify it this way. Okay?
And then so another important point is there's power, the strikes, but also you're not just sitting out there letting
No.
me. You're taking my space in.
I'm taking your space and I'm moving like water going downhill. I'm constantly moving. Wherever I'm touching the pressure, for some reason I'm touching that pressure, I move to the next pressure. I don't fight against this pressure. I need to move. So a free line, he come up and jack me here. I need to move to get here. For some reason, he step up to drop me here. I move. I constantly move him. I don't want the answer to his power. Every time I run to the front door, I can change any direction other than the front door. Doesn't mean I can't do the front door, but we try not to. We try to fight off the front door. Wherever his power come in, I reflect it. His power come in, I move, I move, I move, I move. So his base is never there to generate power. If I go in here, he can ground and generate power. So when he generate power, first thing I want to do is stretch his structure out. Go grab it, go grab there you go, that'll be nice. So I need to stretch his structure out somewhere that his structure is not solid. So he can't generate power. And the minute he lost that structure, that's when I go in to lock, to hit, to kick, whatever.